Welcome back to the Morning Blend. Our next guests provide electrical services to southeastern Wisconsin, and this means a whole lot more than wiring in the walls. Joining me now are Joe Olson and Ray Hoffman from Current Electric. We're going to chat about how to fix your electrical problems and what a job in this industry might look like. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Ray, let's start with you. The job growth looks so good, and I want to talk about that in a second because it's really exciting for anybody who might want to consider the training. But first, just give us kind of an overview of Current Electric.
So Current Electric actually started in 1983 by a gentleman by the name of Chuck Smith, who is still our president today. He actually started a company with three premises in mind. He wanted to help his neighbors. He wanted to provide an education for people coming into the field. And he wanted to provide great customer service. And the customer service aspect comes from his father, who used to own a service station. And there was a big sign over it that said, customer service is our business. And that's evident by our over 5,200 five-star reviews across the internet. So today we still provide the great education with different services that Joanne will be talking about. But we ultimately are there for the customer service aspect, helping people across Southeast Wisconsin with their most basic electrical needs.
I think that education component is so important because there's a lot about electrical stuff that many of us don't understand. And Joe, I want to ask you as a recruitment specialist, how has business been with COVID?
Well, business has actually been booming. There's never a shortage of people who need electrical work. We've been hiring all through this pandemic, and we've yet to miss a deadline or miss a project. It has been challenging with the pandemic, and we have had our cases of the virus. We have mandated to every state and federal law in providing all of our employees with the protective equipment they need. So really, we have been hiring quite a bit in the last 9-10 months and are still hiring. So in a way, it's been good. I mean, people are probably at home quarantining and looking around saying, wow, this room needs to be updated, and they call us. So it's a great.
That's so great to hear during this difficult time, especially as it relates to employment, as well as the business and the jobs that you're getting. And Ray, when people ask you, what do you all do? How do you explain?
We are a band of superheroes that help people. We have multiple divisions. We do residential electrical service, so we'll do everything from changing an outlet to doing a full house rewire if needed. We do solar and battery backup, which is really our legacy. That's where the biggest growth area inside our company. We do commercial electrical. So some of the buildings downtown, you've probably utilized our work. And we also work with new homes and remodeling companies to do electrical services as well. So we have a very broad world that we live in. And we've come a long way since 1983 when it was Chuck in a truck. And we literally called it Chuck in a truck, which everybody laughs about, to now having over 165 employees. So it's been a fantastic 38 years.
Congratulations about that. There's so much good news too, you guys. I was reading that it's the most well-paid job in the construction trades right now. Pay has increased for people who do this type of work. And they talk about the fact that the employment growth, even just in the past year or 2 years, has been really good. So I think a lot of people might think, hey, I'd like to consider that. But what about the education or the training I'd need?
Well, we do have one of our benefits at Current Electric here is tuition reimbursement. An employee can discuss his or her ideas to improve and get permission from his supervisor to take a course, and we will reimburse it following a satisfaction completion of the course. We also work and partner with ABC of Wisconsin, and that's Associated Buildings and Contractors in their apprenticeship program. If an employee can prove to us over a course of time that he or she is a very hard worker, willing to learn, willing to put in the hours, we will consider sponsoring that individual for an apprentice program. We also have a great team of superheroes. They're absolutely fantastic electricians that are ready to mentor, and we have our own in-house training, which we call Chuck University. So we do try and hire the best people, regardless of of experience because we can provide a great deal of mentoring and possible education and tuition reimbursement. And it is a very lucrative opportunity.
Yeah, and who wouldn't want to be a superhero, right, Ray? Tell us about the team.
Well, our team is, they're fantastic. When the pandemic started, people were wondering, what we could do and how we can help people even more. But it goes above and beyond that. I mean, the mentoring, how they work with our individuals. We're one big family here, which is fantastic. But it also goes out to our community. We actually have a community group that helps communities, different action groups do some fundraising. So right now we've actually chosen the Waukesha Food Pantry for this quarter, which we're doing a big fundraising drive for. And we're also donating monetarily and volunteers to help that project. And so we do that every quarter, but we also will help individuals as well if needed. So reach out to us at callcurrent.com and we'll be happy to get you in touch with the team that does that. So, and our superheroes are 100% on board every single second of the way with it.
So great with good benefits too. Thank you both so much for your time today.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Love the logo, love the trucks, love what you're all about, and such great news on the job front. So call Current Electric if you need electrical work. If you mention the Morning Blend, they will waive the truck fee. You can call 262-786-5885 or go online to callcurrent.com.